Hi guys, welcome to Tuesdays with Expression on Cardz TV. Now, last Tuesday I showed you card number 1 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series, and this one had a little puppy on it. So not to leave the cat lovers out, today we're going to make a Christmas card for card number 2 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series, and this one's going to have a little kitty cat on it. We'll be using the Art Philosophy cartridge, Elegant Edges, and Create a Critter 2. We're going to get our papers from this Merry and Bright paper pad, and this is from Pink Paisley. Some great papers in that. And for our sentiment, we'll be using the Cardz TV Christmas Critter Captions stamp set, and we're going to use Wishing You a Perfect Christmas. We'll start with a white card base, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. I've got a solid red cardstock mat, which is going to go on next. And then this cute little green and white polka dot mat, which is going to go on top of the red. Now, I'll have all the dimensions and everything for you listed at the end of the video. I'm going to grab my ATG gun and get these 2 mats layered on my card base. Next, we've got a red border and this really cute snowflake paper, and it's got snowflakes in different sizes and colors, and that's going to get adhered together. And I'm going to add that right here to the front. It's going to come over not quite 1/4 of an inch from the side, the top, and the bottom. So I'll get that adhered together and get that on the front of my card. I wanted a little scalloped mat and shadow to put my kitty cat on, and I love this little striped, red and white striped paper, so I cut the scallop square out. It's going to go on my card just like that, and I found that. Here's the shadow, and here's the square, and these are on page 24 in the Elegant Edges cartridge, and I cut these at 3 1/4 inches. So I'll get these adhered together, and then this is going to go right here on the front, and then we're going to get our little kitty cat on here. It's really cute. We're all ready for our kitty cat. Now, I used the Create a Critter 2 cartridge, and I actually cut this little Halloween kitty. And what I did, let me show him to you. There he is right there, or she. I had a little white kitten several years ago, and its name was Snowball. So I'm going to call this little kitty Snowball. That's why I cut it out in white. I didn't cut this layer. I cut the shift layer right here out of the white, and then I cut the shadow out of gray. And before I layered them together, I took some pink cardstock and put behind the nose and mouth on the back of the white cutout, and also for the inside of the ears. And then I took 2 pieces of black and put one behind each eye so it would show through. Then I took some pink chalk and just put 2 little circles so my kitty's got rosy cheeks. Now you can see this little kitty cat has a Santa hat and a little scarf around its neck, and I don't know if you can see it, but I took my clear Wink of Stella brush marker and I went over the scarf and the little Santa hat, and then I put a real pom-pom on there, just like I did on the little puppy dog card. And this is actually the hat and the scarf from that same little puppy dog. But I cut the little kitty cat out at 2 1/2 inches on page 54. Now for the Santa hat and the scarf, I turned over to page 71. Here we go. And here's the Santa hat right here. You would hit shift and layer, and I cut the little hat at 4 inches. And it cuts the hat and the scarf. And I got that layered on. And my little kitty cat is on 1 thickness of foam tape. And I'm going to put it right there, just like that. So the whiskers extend over just a little on the side, and the hat does as well. Now, for the sentiment, I used the Cardz TV Christmas critter captions, and I used "Wishing You a Perfect Christmas." Now, I've got this on a white circle. This is an inch and a quarter, and then a red scallop. This is also on one thickness of foam tape, and that's going to go right down here. Now, I use the Art Philosophy cartridge for that. If you don't have the Art Philosophy cartridge, this was an inch and a quarter. You can use a punch, and for the scallop, I believe it's an inch and a half. But the circle in the Art Philosophy cartridge is on page 21. As I said, that was cut in an inch and a quarter. And on page 41, you'll find the scallop circle, and I cut that at an inch and a half. Layered those together and stamped my sentiment on. And I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuck down. And then I've got these epoxy bubbles. These are from Close to My Heart, and you can get these from Melanie Brown. And there's some dark green ones in here. And I think I'm going to put a couple down here and maybe one up here. So I'll get all of this adhered down, and we'll come back and take a look at card number 2 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. And this one is for the cat lovers. Here's the finished card for today's Tuesdays with Expression, and it's also card number 2 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. So now we've got one for dog lovers as well as cat lovers. I think it turned out really, really cute. I love the sparkle and shine from the Wink of Stella and these little epoxy bubbles. And I love that it's red, white, and green with just a little bit of pink and black. That really makes the little kitty pop on this card. Thank you so much for coming by and spending some time with me today, guys. I hope you had a good time. And I thank you also for subscribing and giving me a thumbs up and always leaving such nice comments. And I'll see you again soon with another card. Bye now.